Last week we launched our campaign to build a real TV studio. We needed to raise $60,000 to build the actual physical studio, the room with everything from soundproofing to ventilation to lights to power supply. We needed to raise another $25,000 or so for the special technology called the TriCaster that allows us to not only run the studio and the cameras and the on-screen graphics, but it also allows us to project a gorgeous virtual set in the background, as in to do the show from our small studio, but to make it look like we're in $1 million huge studio, like the kind the CBC wastes your tax dollars on. That's the thing, unlike the CBC, we don't get $1 billion of taxpayer money each year, we get zero, which is why we're so independent. We're not government journalists like they are. But being independent is also why we have to crowdfund everything ourselves, and to really watch our pennies too. So we launched our campaign at www.buildthedream.ca, which you can visit by clicking right here. And we said that anyone who makes a donation of $42.50 or more will put a symbolic brick on the studio wall with your name on it. Well, the response has been amazing. Thank you so much. Not only have you made our studio possible financially, but more than that, you've confirmed for us morally that you think we're doing something that has value. We're actually building the studio is great, but knowing that thousands of Canadians really want us to keep growing gives us so much encouragement. I really appreciate that, and so does our whole team. Well, we've done so well. We've raised pretty much what we needed to build the studio. I want to thank you for that. It's actually a bit of a relief for me because I had gone ahead and started construction before we knew we had all the dough. So I'm glad I'll be able to pay the bills as they come in. We're not quite done yet, but we'll be finished in time for election night, which is when we'll have our grand premiere. Here, just for a moment, take a look at this time lapse of the construction of the studio so far. And we still have to put in the lights and set up the cameras, but I think we're about 85% of the way there. Thank you. But while people are so excited and while we're still setting up our equipment, I thought I'd add a stretch goal. It's this piece of equipment by the same company that makes the TriCaster. It's called a New Tech Talk Show. That's the name of the piece of equipment. Looks like a computer, costs about $5,000, and as the name Talk Show suggests, it's all the extra hardware we need to do a real talk show, a live talk show, a call-in show. Here's the part I think will blow you away though. This live talk show where we take callers, where you can call in to talk to me and I can talk to you. It's not just like a regular call-in show on the radio where you phone in. This one lets you Skype in from your computer's webcam. It's a real-time live talk show with me sitting in our studio, taking calls as they happen, but you join us not just in voice, but sitting in front of your laptop. You're on TV too. I've never seen this done before in Canada, a real live call-in show where both the host and the callers are on video. And of course, another advantage is that you don't have to be in listening range of a regular radio station in Toronto or Calgary or Vancouver or wherever. You can actually be anywhere in the world with an internet connection to listen and watch us live, and then to call in via Skype live too. I can hardly wait. I am so excited about this. It's part of the new technology we're using. It's $5,000 to buy this piece of equipment, and we still need a few more bucks to cover the original TriCaster too. But just think about this though. In the past, to do a national call-in show would require hundreds of thousands of dollars in equipment, plus the ability to get on radio stations across Canada, plus the CRTC's government approval. Today, with a $5,000 piece of computer equipment, we can do the same thing, but much better and much more fun. We're going to run circles around the CBC, and they don't even know it yet. Thanks for your support. We did it. We actually raised enough dough to build the studio, and it's almost done. But if you want to help us stretch just a little bit farther to get that New Tech Talk Show computer going, please visit buildthedream.ca or click here. Thanks, everybody. Ow! We're building a studio. Help us out. Click here or visit buildthedream.ca.